Okay, I've got to replace the alternator on this 2008 Ford Mustang with the V6 engine. And I looked it up on YouTube just for see if I could find anything. And the only video I found showed the guy taking off this whole idler pulley down here by loosening that bolt. Well, if you can see down here, there's a little square that your 1/4-inch drive socket wrench will fit into. And that's all you need to do is to release the tension on here. Now, like I said, it's just a 1/4-inch drive socket wrench, but there's quite a bit of tension, so you're going to need a cheater bar, and that's what I have right here. Now you see I take my 1/4-inch drive socket wrench, I'll put my little cheater bar on it, and then I'll just work this down in there and stick it in that little square hole. Okay, now you'll see that my 1/4-inch drive socket is inserted in the hole. I don't know if you can see it down here or not, but then all we do, pull back on our little cheater bar, and then we just pop the belt off. That's all there is to it. Okay, the rest of this alternator replacement is pretty straightforward. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove your negative battery lead. That's going to take a 8mm socket. Then you're going to want to remove the positive lead coming out of the alternator. That's going to take a 10mm socket. And then you'll remove these 3 bolts. That's going to take a 15mm socket. And you're going to need a deep socket for this one right here because it's got that bolt that sticks out on it. Alright, we'll get started. Okay, it's only this big nut right here that's 15mm. This other one's probably a 13. Okay, now to get this connector off, you got to press in on this tab right here. Now sometimes you can do it, but mine's a little stuck, so I'm just going to have to use a screwdriver to kind of press down on it and then pull her off. And take out the old alternator. Now we put our new alternator in. Put our connector back on. Now I had actually left my cheater bar and my socket still in there. So now all I've got to do go ahead and wrap my belt around the idler pulley. Get it up here ready to go. Pull back on the tension. Make sure everything's nice and square. That's all there is to it. Barely even got my hands dirty.